Power target trades, power trigger trade. All right, people, in this video, I'm going to be explaining first the FCX plan, and then I will talk about LULU. I like both of these, especially LULU, and I'm going to explain about the two plans. So before I get into the plan, we failed to confirm my other plan, and what happened is they had a downgrade. And again, sometimes these downgrades, what they do is create opportunity. I've seen this many times before. Noticing today that they did take this down, but there was some buying pressure. Now, let's talk about confirmation. Let's talk about all the facts here. So FCX is set up to test 18 to 19. The November 17, 15 calls are great to use. We're going to talk about the options for both FCX and LULU. All right, now. So FCX needs to. I will explain in a video the key facts on entry. All right. So basically, this is what I'm looking for. We want to see FCX break above 1520 on some good action volume. And good action volume is 3 million on a 10-minute chart. Now, if the volume isn't there, we'll watch for basing above 1520 and look for power towards 1550 to 1575. The key is, if there's going to be a shift, there should be a one more volume surge in those key areas, starting from 1520 towards 1550. Okay, and it depends on the day, because what can happen here is another scenario is they need to chop this around a bit and then go. Okay, so depending on the confirmation, let's say tomorrow, if they were to just break above 1520 on 3 million, that would be an automatic confirmation, right? But if not, we'll watch for basing above that and look for power towards 1550 to even 1575. When this does want to confirm and break out, though, because there are many key breakpoints, and again, it really depends on the volume. And again, one scenario is they could chop this around if we don't get the volume. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. We could chop around and then go. But theoretically, time frame alignment, this is a solid setup that just requires that power and volume at those key numbers, points that I've explained, and it should pop. Let's go take a look at LULU, and then we're going to talk about the options for both stocks. All right, people, so here we are going to talk about LULU. Now, this stock here is interesting as it's set up at a key inflection point. So let's talk about this, okay? And the thing is, there's a lot of money that could be made in this. This trade, this history has a history, but I think this time, the next time they try to run this, we can run, if we run to one of my targets, you're looking at 300% gains on some solid. I'll get to the option part. Let's talk about this. So LULU is set up to test 65 to 67. Right? We just get to 65, which is a pretty easy target for the stock. And these are going to make a lot of money here. Okay, the November 17, 60 calls are great to use for great, strong, possible gains. Yeah, these are the best options to use for strong gains, low risk, high reward. Okay, so LULU needs to. I will explain the facts inside the video. So what we're looking for is for this to break above a key point, which should be $60.15. So we need to crack above $60.15 on some good action volume. Now, for me, for this stock here, between 600K to a million is a good sign. So we want something like that, not some low 200, 300, 400. We want something between 600K to 1 million on a 10-minute chart as they're smashing above 60.15. Now, if the volume doesn't seem there, or the way it's moving in price action, we'll watch for basing above 60.15 and look for power towards 60.50 to 61. So the key area for this stock will be 60.15. Of course, if we get that volume, it's an automatic entry at $60.15. As it's breaking that, we're going to go into those options. If not, watch for basing and look for power towards 60.50 to 61. These are the key actionary zones for LULU. Let's go talk about the option for both FCX and LULU. That's important as well. Let's talk about this. All right, so FCX closed that. First, we're going to start with FCX. So FCX closed at 14.93, down 34. Here's the November 17 options, and here's the 15 calls. Now look at this, people. Look what's really good. Now, again, 5,000 contracts were traded. Lots of contracts were traded for these 15 calls. And right now, they're 70 cents. So listen, I estimate confirmation is going to be about 90 cents per option for every option. That's $90 for every contract. And then these could make 400% on the proper move. This is the possibility of this setup here. 400%, right? So you're 4 times your money, right? So again, these weren't getting traded. Now there's another option to use, which is the 14, and I project these would confirm about $150 per option. So you can look to use the 14 or the 15. Okay, but these are the only two. I wouldn't go anything. I mean, you go deeper if you want, but these two should be fine to make great gains. This one even better, the 14, more in the money. Okay, because if this goes to 18, wow, you're gonna make some great gains. So today they didn't trade these 14s much, but there's open interest remains very high in the 14 and the 15. So this is the sweet spot area. And so this is the close again for October 17. Let's go take a look at LULU. All right, so LULU today closed for October the 17th, closed at 58.93, up 73 cents. Some good volume today in this, and again at a key pivotal point, like I explained in the video. Make sure you listen to the instructions. Now, look at this. What was interesting is that, I mean, there was some good trading in these. Okay, 1,000. I mean, for this stock, it's quite great. It's pretty good. So 1,302 contracts were traded, and the open interest is pretty good here. So, but this is the sweet spot area. Now these spreads do get tighter. Okay. Also, if somebody wants, they could also look to use, depending on where they want to confirm, they could also use the 62.5. Okay. There wasn't a lot of trading in that, but there is some good open interest. So these are the two sweet spot area. Right now, these are really trading around. See that it's really the spread's about 10 cents. It's this 180 for the ask. It's really, see the close. So theoretically, this is going to go by the close. This is the 17th of October. You can see here, and the cost is 160 per contract. And of course, on confirmation, this could estimate be 180 to $200 per option for the 60 calls. And then for these, you're looking at about 110 to 120. Estimation could be higher, a little higher, or a little lower, but more likely in line or lower, more likely. Okay, but that is the estimation. I'm just saying it really doesn't matter. What matters is where we will confirm from this points, and it won't be too much higher than these points, right? Right, people, welcome to Power Target Trades. This is the banner I'm referring to in the video. You should read that. This is my created playlist, very important. I'm going to explain in the video. Again, if you have if you don't have a YouTube account, you can open up one. I suggest you subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and let me explain, let me show you an easy way to subscribe if you have a YouTube channel right inside the video. Let's see what I say. All right, people, now that we just finished watching that great detailed video, don't forget to look at my banner. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you check out my created playlist. Make sure you study before taking action on Power Target Trades. Every plan that I make has great detailed instructions. And I put my heart and soul in it because I want my subscribers and followers to make great money in the markets. But you have to study, people. Let me show you a way to subscribe. Let's see a picture of me around here in a circle format. Simply click on it, and it's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. Don't forget, people, at the end of the video to like the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like